Shalom, everybody. Woo! Shalom, everybody. Welcome to Torah Time. My name is Morah Dena, and I'm so happy to be together with all of you out there who love, live, and learn the Torah. It's very exciting because, take a peek, there is a reason why I'm wearing this high courthouse hat. High courthouse hat. Think about it. You may be able to answer that question. This week, we are going to begin with Torah time. The books of the Torah. The books of the Torah. There are five. There are five. Let's do it. Bereshis, Shemos, Vayikra. Bereshis, Shemos, Vayikra. Bamidbar Devarim. Bamidbar Devarim. We are in the book of Shemos. And this week's Parsha, we are going to learn together none other than Parshas Mishpatim. The Parsha of the week is Mishpatim. The Parsha of the week is Mishpatim. And what are Mishpatim all about? Remember from last week, we learned that the Bnei Yisrael, that's you and me, received the Torah at Har Sinai. And of course, Mishpatim are the laws that Moshe is teaching the Bnei Yisrael. That's you and me. We learn that there are all kinds of laws, all kinds of special laws to connect with Hashem. Laws make us connect with Hashem. Help us connect with Hashem. Help us live, love, and learn the Torah. There are different kinds of laws. Some are called Mishpatim and some are called Chukim. There are many kinds of laws. Mishpatim are laws that we will understand because they're laws between man and man, very easily understood. Chukim are laws that we may not understand, but we do them because Hashem says that is going to connect us with Hashem. They may not be laws that we understand, but they will help us connect with Hashem. Hashem says these are laws that will connect us. We do them. And Mishpatim and Chukim are some of the laws we're going to learn about in the Parsha this week. Some of the laws that we will talk about today are between man, and some are between man and God, man and Hashem. Some are Mishpatim, and some are Chukim. Mishpatim, Chukim. Mishpatim, Chukim. Mishpatim, Chukim. Mishpatim, Chukim. Here comes some of the Mishpatim. We learn all about an Eved Ivri. An Eved Ivri is a person who stole from another person because he did not have money to feed his family, let's say. So he stole from his friend. His friend then says, "Oh my gosh, you stole from me." But he says, "Oh, I didn't have money, so I had to take from you." And the friend says, "Sorry, you're not allowed to steal, but you will become my Eved Ivri, my Jewish slave." And what does that mean? He can work for him for 6 years. 6 years. And that's really good because he can work and he can have a job. At the end of 6 years, if the Eved Ivri still wants to work for the person, he takes him over to the mezuzah and he pokes a hole in his ear, right by the mezuzah, into his right ear. And he says, "You could have gone free, but you chose to still work for me." And that is a sign of an Eved Ivri. He can work for him until Yovel, until the 50th year. That is an Eved Ivri. He works for him for 6 years. In the 7th year, he is free. If he still wants to work for him, he becomes his Eved Ivri, and he can stay there for a long, long time. There is the Eved Ivri poking a hole by the mezuzah. That's the Eved Ivri, and that is the person he works for. If a person digs a hole, and they get distracted and leave the hole empty, and a person falls into the hole and hurts himself, who is responsible? The one who dug the hole, because he should have put a sign. He should have covered it up. He should have said, "Warning, warning, there's a hole on this public property." But if he did not, and someone falls in and hurts themselves, obviously the person who dug the hole is the one responsible to help him with any medical expenses since he is not able to work because he hurt himself. There it is. That is one of the Mishpatim. Another one of the Mishpatim is, of course, if someone digs a hole and someone's animal falls in and gets hurt. There is a hurt horse. How do you like that horse? What a good-looking horse. The person who dug the hole, here's the owner of the horse saying, "What? Look what happened to my horse. Look what happened. You dug a hole and you did not cover it up. You did not cover it up and my horse fell in. Now my horse has a broken leg. Oh, guess what? You are going to have to pay the expenses for that hurt animal." There it is, there it is, there it is. Another one of the Mishpatim is, if someone needs to borrow money, here is a person borrowing money. He says, "Could I please borrow $20 from you?" And you say, Reuven, let's say his name is Reuven, or whatever you want to name him, says, "Sure, you can borrow $20. When would you like to pay it back?" And this person says, "I will pay it back." Shimmy, let's say, says, "I will pay it back tomorrow. I'll pay it back tomorrow at about 4 o'clock. Well, guess what? Tomorrow comes and 4 o'clock comes, and Shimmy is not back with the money. Shimmy comes back the following day, and what happens? Shimmy brings it back late, a day late, the $20 a day late. Well, guess what? Reuven is very sad. He says, "Sorry, you owe me $30 because you're a day late." That's called interest. No interest allowed to be charged to another Jew. Whoa! There he is saying, "What? I owe you $30. I'm coming back to pay you $20." He says, "Sorry, you're late. You got to pay me $30. No, 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 no. The Torah says, "Stop. Atzor. You must not ask for extra money. That's called interest. Stop. No, 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 no. No interest charged." Another one of our Mishpatim says, one of the these are all very important Mishpatim, and you see why. These are laws that we do understand. They're Mishpatim. They're laws between man and man. They make us better people. They make us connect with the Torah, with Hashem. They give us a life. Here it is, Midvar Sheker Tirchach. Midvar Sheker Tirchach. Never tell a lie. Here is Rivki. Rivki was playing with Shani's dolly, and Rivki broke. Oh, there it is. This is Shani. Shani has a dolly, and she let Rivki play with the dolly. And she comes back into the room, and Shani says, "Whoops, here's your dolly." And Rivki says, "How did my dolly get a broken arm?" And Shani says, "I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know what happened." Really, Shani broke off the arm accidentally. And she says to Rivki, "I don't know how your dolly broke. I don't know how the arm broke off." Look at Rivki crying. "My dolly's broken." Shani says, "I don't know how that happened." Well, guess what, Shani? Shani is Midvar Sheker Tirchak. Never tell a lie. It's always best to tell the truth. Never tell a lie. Hashem knows just what happened. No reason to deny. Honesty is emes. Make sure all your words are true. So guess what? Abba, Ima, and Hashem will be proud of you. Midvar Sheker Tirchak. Never tell a lie. Look at Shani. Look at Rivki. Rivki's crying. "How did my dolly break? Oh my goodness." Midvar Sheker Tirchak. We learn that if someone has a donkey or a horse and their packages fall off of them, here's another one of the Mishpatim which makes so much sense. If the packages fall off of a horse or a donkey or any animal, what should you do? Should you just stand by and watch that donkey try to get its packages back on? Should you try to help the animal load its load back up? Of course you should, even if it's your enemy's donkey or horse. Of course, because we have to help the animal load its load back on. It doesn't have hands to be able to put its packages back on. Just load it back up, even if it's someone that you may not want to help. Of course, we want to help everybody because that will make shalom in the world. If it's someone that you go like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to help them," guess what? After you help them, you're going to want to help them. So we always are ready to help and give a hand and lend a helping hand. Look at that donkey. It needs its load back on him. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Yitzi. Yitzi, you can help put the load back on. Come on, make it happen, Yitzi. Put that load back on that donkey. You can do it. Woo! We learn, of course, in Parshas Mishpatim, to always love every single person, and especially our Mamlechas Kohanim, the Jewish people. The Jewish people are the chosen people of the Torah. We must love every single Jew. We must be kind to everybody, but especially we are the Mamlechas Kohanim. We are the Torah people. We have to set the example in the world, everybody. We set the example for everybody. Let's say someone decides they are joining the Jewish people. They become a ger or a giores. They become a Jew and a Jew. And we have to be extra kind to those, especially people who have joined in the proper way of coming into the Jewish people. We must be extra kind to them and show them the right way and show them love and show them care and show them how much the Torah means to you and to me. Be extra kind to those who join in because they turned their life around to become a Jew. We learn in Parshas Mishpatim 3 times a year, the Bnei Israel went up from all different places in Israel to bring their karban to the Beis HaMikdash. 3 times a year Hashem said, please come and visit me for sure. You can visit me anytime in the Beis HaMikdash. But of course, 3 times a year in the land of Israel, when the Beis HaMikdash stood, and there it is, 3 times a year we came to visit, of course, the Beis HaMikdash for sure. On Sukkot, we brought our karban. On Pesach, we brought our karban Pesach, our little lamb. And on Sukkot, and on Shavuos, we brought our bikurim, our first fruits. Look at those happy times of bringing our presents. Shavuos, Sukkot, Pesach, Shavuos, 3 times a year, all the Bnei Israel traveled to Yerushalayim to bring presents to Hashem on Sukkot, Pesach, Shavuos. What a gorgeous picture. I love this picture. I love it. And one day we hope to do it again with the return of the Beis HaMikdash number 3. Look at that. I love this picture. I think I'm going to hang this up in my house. Yes, I think this is a hang-up. Don't you? Don't you? We learn in Parshas Mishpatim so many amazing laws. This is full of ways to connect with Hashem. We learn about the Shemitah year. 7 years, 6 years, a farmer works in the land of Israel. And in the 7th year, he rests. And what does he do during that time? He learns Torah. And he recognizes that all of the food and fruit that grows on his farm comes from Hashem. That's what it's all about. A farmer works very hard, but a farmer must realize that it's not him. He may be the one who works hard, plants and picks and waters and sows and does everything to plow to make it happen, but who ultimately makes all the food and fruit grow? Yes, it is the one above. It is HaKadosh Baruch Hu who makes it all happen. And in that Shemitah year, the farmer says, yes, Hashem, you're the one. You're the one who makes it happen. You're the one who makes it grow. And the farmer gets to let his land lay barren, and he gets to learn Torah the year in the 7th year of Shemitah. Woo! And guess what, folks? That's next year in Eretz Yisrael is a Shemitah year. What do you think of that? We learn in Parshas Mishpatim that if you agree to take care of someone's belongings, you have to make sure to take care of them. Here's a picture of, once again, Shimi and Yitzi. Shimi and Yitzi. Shimi says, I'll take care of your horse, Yitzi. Don't you worry. Well, guess what, Shimi? If anything happens to that horse, you must replace it to an equal horse. You must take care of any belongings that you agree to take care of. Take care of it as carefully as you would your own, and make sure to return it exactly the way it was given to you. And that goes for borrowing also. If you borrow someone's items, you must return it exactly the way you were lent it. That's a very, very important mishpatim, one of the mishpatim that, yes, are very tricky. By the way, these are all mishpatim that we use today. We actually use them today, like every single thing in the Torah. It's all a part of our life, even today. What do you think of that? Yes. If you lend someone, if you borrow someone's pencil, what should you do? Just like toss it out in the trash when you finish with it? No. You bring it back to the person and say, here you go. And let's say you sharpened it all the way down there, then get your friend another pencil, exactly the one that you borrowed from him, or her, of course. If you are going to take care of your friend's property, take care of it and make sure that you return it exactly the way they asked you to take care of it. Not to lose it, not to get it ruined in any way. You take care of other people's property. That is one of the mishpatim. We learn in Parshas. Mishpatim. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do not mix milk and meat together. No, 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 no. We do not mix. Lo sevashel gedi b'chalev imo. We keep milk and meat separate. Milk and meat are separate. That's a chok. That is a law that we know when we keep it, we are getting close to Hashem. Because why can't you eat milk and meat together? There's nothing wrong with eating milk and meat together, except the Torah says no. Ho, ho! So because the Torah says no, Hashem says no, we do not mix milk and meat together. And that is a chok. That is a law that makes us connect with Hashem. It's a law that makes us connect with Hashem. Lo savashel gedi b'chalev imo. Who here loves cheese, milk, and ice cream and pizza? Do not mix it with a hot dog or a steak or meatballs. We keep it separate. There it is, separate all the way. First we eat the milk, and then of course, if you want to eat meat afterwards, wash your mouth out, and then you can eat your meat. But after you eat your meat, you have to wait some time till you can eat the milk. We keep it separate, and that way we connect with the King of all kings, who and the Torah. So here it is. We do not mix these two guys. Here is my little chicken friend. There he is. Do not mix him. No, no, no. He's saying no. Do not mix it with chalav. We don't put it together. Whoop. No, I'm not going to put it together. Whoop. I'm not going to put it. He's saying do not mix me together with this milky. Keep it separate. Separate. Milk, chicken, milk, chicken, chicken, milk, chicken, milk, chicken, milk. Ooh, chicken. Hello, everybody. You remember me. Do not mix the milk and the chicken together. No, do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not mix them together. No way. And so, there are many more mishpatim. Many. I could go on all night. Maybe I will. Oh, wouldn't you love that? But guess what? After the Bnei Israel heard the mishpatim from Moshe, from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the first two of the Luchos, they of course gathered around and they said those words, Na'aseh v'nishma. There they are. Hashem, we're going to do it, and we're going to then learn about it. Na'aseh v'nishma, the two magical words that tell us why we are the Bnei Israel. We didn't ask questions and say, oh, what does it say first? Tell me what. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. No. We said we will keep the Torah and we will study. We will learn about it. And that's what we do today. We learn and we learn. We keep it and we learn about it. And we learn about it. And there's never an end to learning about it, whether you're 2 years old or you're 102. Whether you're 4 years old or 104, whether you're 20 years old or 120 years old, there's never an end to learning Torah. Torah is the best. It beats all the rest. Now, this is another hang-up picture. What do you think? I love that. I love that, Harsina. Look at that. Woohoo! We know that this coming Shabbat is a very special Shabbos. Not only is it Parshas Mishpatim, but this coming Shabbos, and Friday, we are celebrating a special Shabbos this coming Shabbat called Shabbos Shekalim. It is the Shabbos of the half a shekel. Not only that, it is also Rosh Chodesh, this coming Friday, and Shabbos is the beginning of a brand new month, none other than our very own Rosh Chodesh. Get ready, here it comes. Whoa, here it comes. Here it comes. Misha nechnas Adar. Marbin b'simcha. Misha nechnas Adar. Marbin b'simcha. When Adar comes, we have a lot of fun. Adar is the happiest time of the whole year. What holiday do we celebrate in the month of Adar? None other than the Yom Tov, the holiday of Purim, when everything was turned around, when the Bnei Israel were almost destroyed, wiped out by none other than Haman, HaRasha. Boo! And instead, of course, we know, Hashem saved us with the help of Esther Hamalka and Mordechai HaYehudi. And we sing and dance. The happiest time of year is Rosh Chodesh, is the whole month of Adar, is our happy time. When Adar comes, it is Misha Nechnas Adar, Marbin b'simcha. It is our time to increase the simcha, increase the happiness, and make sure that we celebrate the holiday of Purim with a very, very, very happy Rosh Chodesh Adar, great Parshas Mishpatim, and of course Shabbos Shekalim. This coming Shabbos, we are taking out three, not one, not two, but three Torahs in Shul. Three Torahs in Shul. This is a very unusual time to take out three Torahs. It happens very rarely. One Torah is for Parshas Mishpatim. One Torah is for none other than Shabbos Shekalim. What do you think of that? One Torah is for Rosh Chodesh Adar. So it's not one Torah, it's not two Torahs, but it's three Torahs this coming week. So wishing you a fantastic Rosh Chodesh and a happy Adar and a wonderful Shabbos Shekalim and a super Parshas Mishpatim, where all the laws are here in Parsha to be able to help us live, love, and learn the Torah. Have a wonderful week. Shalom, shalom. We'll see you next time. Bye, bye. Oh no. I feel like I have to sneeze. Ooh, I didn't do that. Oh, happy Adar, happy Shabbos, and happy Mishpatim and Shekalim. Bye for now.